Hello, hello. Welcome to Satisfactory. I'm your host, Nomadic Bum. We are on phase 2. Now, I decided I'm going to redo this section right here so I can show you a little bit more of how I set it up. We're still on the MK1 miners, so I only have 120 iron ore coming out of each of these. So, yeah, I kind of have to split it up in the... Okay, well, I had a phone call, so sorry about that. But yeah, I'm going to redo this and video it. Yeah. I kind of got my archway here, how I think the building's going to go. Still have to tear all this down and redo all this. There's our beautiful space elevator and whatnot. And then I went ahead and redone this. I can probably cut that down some, but we got another node right here, so I might just incorporate it into this. Just don't know how that's gonna work. Yeah, I gotta figure that out. Yeah, I'm probably gonna bring that other node over here so we can get this producing a lot quicker. A lot more better. But yeah, outside of that, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. We're gonna do our little milestone and get our copper going. So yeah, let's jump up here. We'll do that real quick so we can get some coal and sulfur and some explosives, and we got a coal power plant to do, and yeah, so much to do in phase 2. So this will probably be broke into 2 videos, possibly. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, so bear with me. Still wanting to hear y'all's input on how you want the videos. Do you want to see more building or what? Here we go. Coal power.
Milestone reached. Power production can now be fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource scanner. Water is also necessary to run the coal-powered generator and will require a network of pipelines to be transported from a water source. To assist with locating and identifying water, Fixit has compiled this guide. Water is a somewhat reflective liquid and it may have thick vegetation growing nearby. To test if something is water, try touching it. If it is not solid and does not corrode your suit, it is probably water.
Okay, Ada. We appreciate that. Oh my gosh. If it doesn't corrode your suit, it is probably water. So there you go. Now we have the ability to scan for coal. Let's see where coal is. How close? That's not a good sign. Oh, Jesus. 934 meters. Ugh. And I wanted to do steel here. That's going to be interesting. We might have to use trucks. 930 meters. This way. So yeah, that's... That's a little disturbing. One thing I want to do real quick is make portable miners. I think, hold on. I have 3 somewhere. Where would I have put them? Maybe over here. Stack. No, I don't see them. That's disturbing. I know I had some. One last place. Whoa, this is gonna take damage. That's alright. Fix it. Fix it, don't mind. So let's check this box. There they are. I got 3 miners right there. So I want to go ahead and do let's do a couple more. 1 and 2. There we go. And we got 5. Now let's do our thing again. 900 meters. I think it's this way. We don't know what kind of. Okay, it's this way. 840 this way. Okay, let's do another scan. See where our coal is. Should be. Oh, it's 252 this way. Okay. Let's ooh, that's a hard drive. Wow, okay. Uh-oh, something's on me. I don't know what it was. There he is. Oh, that's just a regular one. We can take him. Whoa. Yeah, we got him, but he was hard to see. Any more over here? I don't know, because you never tell. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Okay. Jesus. You guys are vicious. We're going to clean up the mess here. Okay. Anything else? No. What do we need for this? Full handle. That's easy enough. We like them when they're like that. Alright, so do this. Go ahead and gather our stuff here. Okay, got some rotors over there we're gonna get yet. Got that. Then there, that gave us some resources here. Alright. Pick up that. Pick up some more rotors there. That all helped. There's our coal. Oh, stink plants. Oh, shoot. Sound like a big growl, too. Yeah, I can deal with him. Where'd he go? Oh, Jesus. Ain't got much life left. Coal, normal. Ha ha ha. Okay. Let's see. Let's put this in here. Alright, let's do this. Get our life back up. Because you never can tell. Get some of this coal and then build a MAM. Make sure we got enough to go up as far as we can. This is a pure node. Nice. This pure, I could possibly do a power plant right here. So I need to mark this on the map. Let's do that while these things are doing their thing. Over here, we want to go to sulfur. I definitely want to do this. Let's start research on that. Thank you. Ada.
Research completed. Black powder recipe unlocked. New sulfur research available.
That's short and sweet. Thank you, Ada. Now here I gotta make 50 and I gotta make steel pipes. So I might have to do those steel pipes by hand. I hate doing that, but I really need to get these explosives. Ooh, that's gonna be nice too. Mycelia. Okay, we need more of that. And then we can get the fabric. Should be able to do parachutes shortly after that. So, since we're just waiting, let's go ahead and get the hard drive going. I don't think I need any more of this. So let's go ahead and grab it.
Milestone reached. The Xeno Basher is a direct upgrade from the Xeno Zapper. In the words of the engineer that first developed this tool, quote, "The Zapper kind of electrocutes things, the Basher straight up smacks stuff, while also electrocuting them," unquote. It is beneficial during encounters with aggressive fauna and has been tested thoroughly. The engineer's noble sacrifice for Xeno research will not be forgotten, whoever they were. Milestone reached. Coal and iron can be combined in the foundry to start steel production. Project part number 2, the versatile framework, can only be created via automation, not at a crafting bench. Delivering these to the space elevator is essential if we are going to complete phase 2 of project assembly and save the day. Fix It and humanity is relying on you. Detonator and basic Nobelisk unlocked. Most obstacles can be cleared with the basic Nobelisk. It is most effective against organic material and is able to destroy small boulders and porous rock. Deployed Nobelisks will stick to the first solid surface they touch and queue on the universal detonator. If you do not recall the order in which you deployed the Nobelisks, remember Fix-It does not take responsibility for any harm caused due to human error, even if those errors are genetic. Milestone reached. Tractors permit pioneers to move around the world in a manner similar to using legs, except with wheels and the rampant consumption of natural resources. They can also be automated to self-drive and deliver resources between truck stations, which in turn facilitate automation of loading, unloading, and refueling.
All right, your boy's been busy. We got a good foothold on this. We got 2 floors so far. Bottom and then this one here. So, yeah, let me get a better angle on this. Here we go. All right. We got 120 iron ore coming in there and there. I haven't ran the belts yet. They're going to come into here. It's going to get split right off the bat, 60 and 60. Goes into these splitters, which splits it 30, 30, 30, 30. There's the first 120, more smelters. Second 120 does the same thing. It's split 60, 60, and then 30, 30, 30, 30. we got. Here's where it gets a little bit more interesting. So, yeah, well, the best way of explaining this, let's see. All right, so over on this side, we have 30 and 30, which gives us 60 into this merger. This 30 is coming up and getting split 3 ways, 10, 10, and 10. So this 60 grabs 70 here, goes up to this merger, grabs this 10, which is 80, and then grabs the 6 from here. 6, which is what is needed for our alternate screw recipe. And then this one here is 30 coming out. And then the other 10 that was left over from here, added to it, and there's the 40 we needed for our iron rod. So this 40 is going here to feed these 3 iron rod constructors. 1, 2, and 3. This one's turned down a little bit. It's going to produce 40, which is going up to the second floor. Now the 86, which is coming out of here, is going, and this is a little confusing here, but it's 5 constructors here, and then these last 2 here. So 7 total constructors. And one of them's turned down, which is this one. This is turned down where it only produces 44 cast screws instead of 50. Okay. And all that's being fed upward. So we got 100 here, 100 here, and then back on the back side, well, you can see it, but right here we got another 100 screws going up, and then we got our 44 going up from here. Kind of made this pretty tight, so it's kind of hard to see. And then last but not least, we got 108 ingots coming in to these constructors, which is 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're producing 72 iron plate. So that brings us to the second floor, where come over here. Get situated. Where we got 3 assemblers that has 144 screws going into it, and that's where I broke it down, where they get fed pretty much evenly. 100 line going in here, so 50, 50. Then I had 20 going into here, split, which makes it 60, 60 a minute. And then over here, this one had to be turned down just a little bit, so we don't need as much. So the rest of that 44 is all coming into here. And then our 72 plate is right here, coming in and getting split to all 3 machines. And that will give us 10 reinforced iron plates a minute, 2 of which is going down, back up to this assembler here for our smart plating. The other 10 is going down, going into storage. Okay, I know it's hard to follow. I can break it down more if y'all want. And then over here we have the 2 assemblers that are making rotors. We have 200 screws coming in. There's 100 right there going in. then here's the second 100 right here going in. And then we got the iron rod coming in, getting split between both machines. That gives us our 40 iron rod. And this will produce 8 rotors total a minute. 2 of which is coming out and going to our smart plating. The other 6 is being stored. Now, in theory, this should all work. So, what you get to do is watch me fail. I mean, hopefully, but that's the fun of it. This will be the first time doing something like this on camera. So, first thing we got to do is feed the machines. Yeah, that should go right there. And that one, go right in there. Oh, wait. Oh, that's because, okay. I know what's going on. And boom. Now we'll see if this works. All these should be spinning up pretty quick. Yep. Alright, they're all going. Got nothing but green lights on the smelters. Good. Here comes the iron. We'll see how this works. Should be feeding back. Yeah. All these should slowly start get going. Alright, those are going good. Still waiting on them feeding in the back. It's gonna take a minute for everything to progress. Okay, so here's one flaw here, I believe. We'll come over here and see if we can't fix that. I think we need to up the belt speed. That's going to be right here. Yeah, that helped. See if I made a mistake over here too. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, I think it was just there. All right. So, where are we not? Okay, so right now we haven't. It looks as though we're not getting the green lights towards the end, so it might take a minute for this to build. All right, it's been a minute. Everything is pretty much caught up now. It took a lot longer than I thought. I believe I don't like that. I think I'm going to do my next build a little bit different where I got a little bit of excess. Instead of doing it like the 20.6667% kind of thing, I think I'm just going to let it ride. Make sure I got enough to so everything can build up. But yeah, everything's green. And oops. And as you can see, there's our iron plates going in. There's our rotors going in. And here's our smart plating going in. Some of this is from before doing there. We didn't make that many. But you'll see. See, there's smart plating. Yeah, I mean, everything's running. It's running good. And then onward to coal power. It's going to be the next video. I think that's going to be it on this one. I'm going to do some decorating and whatnot. But yeah. It's a mess. I know. But it works. It's beautiful. So this right here, this is what I got going on. I got 100 screws coming up into this merger and going into here being split 2 ways. So 50, 50. Both these machines require 60. So I got 44 coming up here. I split it, which is 22. And I got 22 coming into here. So this is slowly going back up because it's getting 2 extra. But it's merging with that 100. So basically it's still 120 going in. 60, 60. And this one here needed 24. So when it's all said and done, it should back up and give this one exactly what it needs to. Yeah, it's looking good. That's producing our smart plating. That is producing our rotors at 8 a minute. Smart plating at 2 a minute. And these are producing our reinforced iron plates at 12 a minute. 2 of which is going over here to the smart plating. And the other 10 a minute is going into storage. So that's that. Now we didn't get to iron, just regular plates and all that stockpile. That's still being produced over there. But that will come soon as I think we upgrade. Right now, all this can be ran off of 1 node since we got the MK2 miners. These MK1s will only do a 120. Unless I put some power shards in this. And then I could boost that up to 240. But there again, our belts are only good for 120. So yeah, MK3 is where it's going to be at. And then we'll be able to do more. So I'm going to play around with this, get this situated, because right now it's a floating mess. We'll get this all situated and looking good for hopefully most of the way done by episode 3. Yeah, I appreciate y'all watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think. Comment, give me pointers, all that good stuff. Till then, the Snowmag Bum. Peace.